Hey everyone. Juanita Bynum, known for her passionate sermons and prayer conferences, is facing a significant scandal that has shocked her followers and put her reputation at risk. Allegations involving a mysterious payment in Mississippi have emerged, revealing a web of accusations and deceit that threaten to tarnish her legacy. As details unfold, the situation appears to be more outrageous than initially thought, highlighting the complexities surrounding her life as a controversial figure in modern ministry. The unfolding drama raises questions about the truth behind the accusations and the impact on her career. Juanita is in the spotlight due to a scandal involving a $1,033 payment in Mississippi, which has led to widespread outrage and confusion. This incident has triggered a series of accusations and a complex web of misleading claims that caught Juanita off guard. The situation escalated as followers, critics, and fellow pastors began demanding clarity on the matter. The video detailing the story reveals how this single transaction has exposed a larger controversy, how Juanita's attempts to explain the situation have only exacerbated the issue, and the potential damage to her reputation as a result. The narrative begins with a seemingly minor payment of $133 linked to Juanita Bynum, a prominent figure in her multi-million-dollar ministry known for high-priced services. However, this payment sparked significant intrigue due to its purpose and the individuals involved, leading to a complex situation when Bynum was questioned about it. Initially thought to be related to a speaking engagement, the circumstances surrounding the payment have raised questions and created a tangled web of controversy that challenges the perception of her financial dealings. Many ministries have been paying substantial deposits in advance to secure appearances from prominent speakers like Juanita Bynum. However, discrepancies arose when the hosting ministry discovered that they had been misled about Bynum's commitment to attend their event, which included leading a prayer session and delivering a personalized prophetic message. After making a payment of $1,033, which they believed was a partial deposit, the ministry found themselves in a difficult situation as the event date approached. Bynum did not show up, and her team became unresponsive, leaving the hosting ministry frustrated and seeking answers. Juanita's representatives claimed there was no formal agreement for her appearance and that the $1,033 fee was merely a non-refundable administrative charge, which they insisted was unrelated to securing her services. However, this assertion contradicted various documents, including receipts, emails, and text messages, which indicated that the payment was indeed a deposit for Juanita's appearance, as her name and services were explicitly mentioned in the invoices. When presented with this evidence, Juanita did not simply deny the claims, but continued to provide misleading information, highlighting a pattern of dishonesty surrounding the situation. Juanita Bynum faced allegations of misleading a small ministry, prompting other churches and former staff to come forward about their experiences. They revealed that they had paid nearly $5,000 to secure her appearance at a 3-day prayer revival, based on a written contract that promised her as the featured speaker and included exclusive prophetic consultations. However, as the event approached, communication from Juanita's team became erratic, and responses were vague, leading to concerns about her commitment to the event. The Mississippi case, though seemingly minor, has unveiled significant issues surrounding Juanita's management of event cancellations and refunds. Her team provided inconsistent refund policies to various ministries, sometimes stating that deposits were fully refundable if she couldn't attend for personal reasons, while at other times asserting that all payments were non-refundable, even for last-minute cancellations. This inconsistency led to ministries comparing notes, revealing troubling similarities. A former event coordinator, who had worked with Juanita's team for over 2 years, disclosed that Juanita was directly involved in these discrepancies, suggesting deeper issues within her operations. Juanita's approach to approving events was heavily influenced by financial gain rather than spiritual significance. She would selectively choose events based on their monetary benefits, often imposing extravagant demands such as first-class travel and luxury accommodations. If smaller ministries could not meet these demands, her team would gradually disengage, leaving organizers feeling abandoned and confused. This manipulation, coupled with guilt-inducing phrases like, "God will make a way," left many ministries feeling financially drained and spiritually neglected. Preacher whose sermons on themes like holiness, brokenness, and spiritual purity resonated deeply with audiences, especially women feeling marginalized by society and their own churches. Her personal story of overcoming abuse and heartbreak made her relatable and served as a testament to the transformative power of faith. However, despite her emphasis on transparency and accountability in her teachings, her own life was marked by contradictions, highlighting the complexities of her public persona versus her private struggles. Juanita Bynum faced significant controversy following allegations of misleading a small church regarding a payment of $1,033, which revealed deeper issues within her ministry. Instead of outright denying the claims, she responded with spiritual rhetoric, suggesting that her critics were instruments of evil, targeting her anointing. As more churches reported similar experiences, the situation escalated, raising questions about her financial practices and the integrity of her ministry. This incident highlighted the challenges she faced in maintaining her image as a prophetic figure untouched by scandal. Juanita's legacy was marred by allegations of hypocrisy as she publicly advocated for transparency, accountability, and holiness while privately pressuring her team to suppress refund requests, critical reviews, and financial disputes. A leaked email revealed her directive to remind pastors that questioning her fees equated to questioning God's provision, which struck a painful chord with struggling ministries that had invested heavily in her appearances, hoping her prophetic influence would revitalize their congregations. This contradiction between her public persona and private actions raised serious concerns about her integrity and the impact of her leadership on vulnerable ministries. Juanita's recent video statement has sparked significant controversy as she claimed that people desire to see the prophet suffer, asserting that she serves a God who elevates his chosen vessels. This bold declaration, which dismissed financial and ethical concerns raised by critics, marked a pivotal moment for her followers. Many began to question their trust in her, as Juanita, once seen as a figure of vulnerability and honesty, is now accused of financial manipulation and dishonesty to safeguard her wealth and authority. This shift in perception highlights a growing disillusionment among her supporters regarding her integrity and the authenticity of her message. Juanita's public persona as a preacher of transparency and accountability starkly contrasted with her alleged private actions, which involved pressuring her team to suppress refund requests, critical reviews, and financial disputes. This manipulation was framed in religious language, suggesting that questioning her fees equated to questioning divine provision. Such tactics not only undermined her legacy, but also placed additional strain on struggling ministries that were already financially burdened by her services. The revelation of these practices has raised serious concerns about integrity within religious leadership. Juanita's recent actions, perceived as a betrayal by her longtime supporters, sparked controversy when she defended them in a now infamous video. In her statement, she suggested that those who oppose her elevation are battling against her divine anointing, dismissing the financial and ethical concerns raised by critics. This marked a significant shift for many of her followers, who had previously viewed her as a figure of vulnerability and honesty. The situation evolved from a financial issue to a deeper concern about trust, as her supporters grappled with the dissonance between her past image and her current stance. The incident involving Juanita revealed years of deception and manipulation that had been concealed under the guise of prophecy. This shocking event not only surprised her followers, but also uncovered the profound layers of deceit within her ministry. Unlike typical media exposure, Juanita faced betrayal from her own supporters, those who once revered her as a mentor and spiritual leader. This unexpected turn of events highlighted that her ministry was sustained not merely by anointing or talent, but by a complex web of hidden truths. Juanita's ministry was marked by years of frustration, mistreatment, and hidden secrets that her loyal team could no longer overlook. A former assistant, who served her for over 7 years, described the experience as balancing the demands of God and Juanita's ego. Every decision, from accepting invitations to financial demands, was filtered through the lens of protecting Juanita's image and maintaining her untouchability. However, beneath this carefully crafted facade lay chaos, as those in her inner circle lived in constant fear of triggering her infamous wrath, which was often accompanied by prophetic warnings and spiritual manipulation. Thanks for watching.